Alright, it's the second weekend in April here. Going to take a quick look at the trees. There's a huge difference with all the blooms and blossoms. We've had a really warm week and very sunny, and so it's just incredible the difference when you look at it. If you recall, a week ago the apricot was in a little past full bloom, and now you can see there are no petals left. And then the other trees, none of them very much were showing any flower, and the apple basically almost showed nothing. And now they have went, the cherries in full bloom, the pears are pretty close, and the peaches in the middle too. It's amazing. So let's take a quick look here. So it was truly amazing. I shot the video last Sunday, and then it came out on maybe Wednesday or Thursday, and it went from closed up to they all looked like this here, pretty much. Where you'd open, you could see the individual leaves, and then from Wednesday till Sunday, they started to all open, and it's amazing. So you can see once again the stages. So here's the leaf, little guys starting to come out. There'll be just a leaf cluster, and the ones on the tip, they have the leaves all around. That's the skinny thing, and then the little reddish green parts there, those are going to be the flowers. And then so you can see them better here maybe. All the little popcorn balls they look like, and then they open up, and that's it. And so lots of difference, lots of action there. So anyway, it's amazing though, just to see how far that is. And you can see some of these leaf buds developing into a nice thick blade there. Going to be a big cluster of leaves. So it's, like I said, amazing what a little over a week can do. Okay, so then here's a cherry. Once again, there were a few buds that were swelling a little bit, but that was pretty much it. And now we've got, they swole up, they started to open, and now they're pretty much fully open. I mean, I don't see any real spot on here that they're not blooming. We do have the difference once again between the leaf buds here, and then the flowers themselves. And you can tell by looking at the flowers that they're kind of been open a while, because they're not so tight and stuff. But anyway, it is, like I said, truly amazing. You can see one here that's in a little behind the development, but that's kind of where they look like. They come out, looks like it's got 3 there. You can see right here there's 3 clusters, and the white tips start to show, then they get bigger and bigger and bigger until boom, they are open. So each one of those little flowers has the potential to become a cherry. So anyway, that is a cherry tree. Our apple tree has had a lot of development. No blossoms yet, but lots of development with the buds. And I guess I never quite noticed this before, but with all other trees, varieties that we have, the flowers come out first, and then the blossoms. But here with the apple, we don't have that. So everything you see is green, which are all blossoms, all leaves, and there's no blossoms to speak of yet. So unless something funky's going on, it's doing it differently. So what we've got is there's the leaves all opening up there. Smaller ones here, but all those shoots opening up. So yeah, interesting though. I don't see any flower petals. So I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, it's unusual to say the least, but I just don't see any flower buds even there. Maybe it's It may unfortunately have reverted back to the alternate bearing cycle, which I thought we had helped it avoid, but there's doesn't appear to be any fruit set on here. All these buds are just leaves. So anyway, we'll see. More to come. The peach has little pink blossoms here, and they are little get a little past their sell by date. You can see they kind of get open and looser. You know, when they come out, they're nice and tight, and then they open up, and then eventually they stay open and get further, and then the leaves, the petals fall off. And so, but we've got leaf shoots, we've got this shoots, we've got all that stuff going on. So that's a beautiful, beautiful sight. Once again, flowers equals fruit, which is why, like I said, I'm a little interested in the apple tree because I don't see any flowers. And then the other pear tree, same thing, blossoms open. We've got some that are in the popcorn stage, some partially open, some fully open, and that is that. And then if we look at our apricot tree, which was simply all flowers last week, we have no flowers now, and they're all gone. What we have in its place is some leaf buds. You can see little leaf buds right here, and in its place we see tiny little fruit ovaries forming. So right here, there's a leaf bud right there, and then right here you can kind of see it, hopefully, that this is a little green thing in the flower. If you pull the parts of the flower off carefully, eventually they'll fall off, you'll see the little green part of the fruit there, and that's going to be the apricot if it develops. So that's why we have hundreds if not thousands of little fruit right now. We'll have to see if they made it. So right here's one right there with a little thing. So that is the center of the flower. That's the female. Oh, here's one getting bigger. That's what gets fertilized, and hopefully gets fertilized, and then grows to become little apricots. Let's see if we can take this off. There we go. So there's a little apricot. Once again, assuming it survived and didn't have any hard frost. So that is the developments in the orchard this week. Quite a bunch of developments again. And that is that. So more to come. Thanks for watching.